Looking forward to this week's game against FIU. They're coming off a nice win over UTEP this past weekend. They're 3-3 on the year, as you guys probably know. Typical FIU team. They're very athletic. They've got really good skill players on both sides of the ball. Their front on defense is really active. They got some good players up there. Their linebackers can run and are good players. Leonard, their corner, seemed like he's been about a 8 or 9 year starter for him. It seems like he's been there forever. He's a good player. But we're looking forward to this challenge. Offensively, the same thing. They got good receivers, good backs, quarterbacks having a nice year. I think probably the most improved part of their team offensively, from what I've seen just on film, is their offensive line is really good. Very, very athletic up there. They move around. They protect the quarterback well. So it's a good football team. They're sound in the kicking game. We got to continue to work, continue to get better. Looking forward to it.
Coach, it appeared that the offense started to pick things up a little bit in the second half of the Western Kentucky game. How does the team carry that into, at the next game against FIU?
Well, I thought we played pretty good the first half. We only had 9 plays in the fourth quarter, so I thought we were pretty consistent. We were able to. We scored 2 touchdowns the first half, 2 the second half. So, but I thought we were consistent the first half, and in the second half we only had, like I said, really only played 1 quarter, the third quarter, because we only had 9 snaps in the fourth. So, but like I said, I like this team. I like our offense. I like what we're doing. We've been very consistent this whole year.
You, as far as being able to get the run game back going, you got it going a little bit the other day. You still seem to be kind of nicked up back there. How's that situation?
Well, we were able to run the ball a little bit better. Western Kentucky, they dropped 8 a lot of times, and because the score got so, jumped out there so far that a 8 or 9 or 10-yard run wasn't going to get them beat. So they did a really good job. They made the windows very small to throw the ball in, but I thought we still did a nice job throwing and catching. But we did run the ball better. At times we got stopped, when I didn't think we should have gotten stopped. We've got to be a little bit more consistent there. But we'll continue to work, continue to get better.
You made some changes on the offensive line the other day, moved some folks around. Did that accomplish what you wanted to get accomplished?
I thought our offensive line did a really nice job. I thought they protected well. I think they've protected well the whole year. We started Daniel at center, but he played really, I think, 4 snaps less than Josh did. We were consistent there. I think that helps both those guys from a stamina standpoint. I thought both those guys played pretty well. I thought Chandler, for the first time being at right guard, did a nice job. Having Darius back, he's now played 2 full games. I think you can see him getting better each snap, and it's kind of sounds funny to say when you're talking about a 5th-year senior, but he hasn't played a whole bunch, this year because he got hurt so early in camp. And it doesn't matter how many games you played prior to this, that you got to get in football shape, and the speed of the game and everything. So, but having him back is definitely a plus for us.
And you talked about how the score got out early with Western. Defensively, what did you feel like were the biggest things that needed to be corrected this week?
You know, it's not broke, I can promise you that. So it doesn't need a lot of fixing. We just got to clean up a few things. So anytime you play a team like, you know, as talented as Western and they score that many points, there's mistakes that you made that you got to get corrected, and you know, we'll get those corrected. But you know, it was you know, they hit us on some big plays. We got to do a better job of keeping the ball in front of us. But you know, our defense is fine. There's nothing that there's no wholesale changes, or we got to do this, we got to fix this, we got to fix that. We're good. We're going to be all right.
Coach, you're on a 3-game losing streak. Got a couple heartbreakers in there, and the one from Saturday. Is there any concern that this will have any impact on the rest of the schedule?
Absolutely not. I say this all the time. I said it back in August that I love this team. I love the character and attitude of this team, and character wins. Character wins. Talent doesn't win. Character wins, and we busted our tail at Alabama, and we came up short. We busted our tail at Illinois and had a chance to win it at the buzzer. We competed at Vandy and, you know, lost it in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game. We got clobbered pretty good Saturday, but this team fights, it competes, it plays hard. So I'm not worried one iota about what happened Saturday, what happened 5 Saturdays ago. This team will be ready to play on Saturday.
His quarterback has come out strong out the gate. What does he do best that defensively you guys will have to key on Saturday?
You know, he's done a good job of protecting the ball. I think he's got thrown 4 interceptions, I think, in there. I might be wrong, but he's done a good job protecting the ball. They throw a lot of high percentage passes, so we've got to do a good job, you know, with the tight end. Their tight end in there with the boots and nakeds and stuff that they run. Their backs are heavily involved in the passing game. So we've got to do a good job of tackling them once they catch it. But he's done a nice job of running their offense and eliminating mistakes. So I think that's one of the he does a lot of good things, but that's the one thing that stands out the most to me.
The punting game so far this season's been quite a struggle. Is Matt Bonadies still an option, or has he been redshirted?
He's an option. He punted in the first game, and he's an option. We haven't punted well, obviously. We've got to do a better job of that, and we'll continue to work, and we'll see who comes Saturday, who gives us the best chance, who we think gives us the best chance to win, and we'll put that guy out there.